Madison protests this weekend are not the only connection our city has to what's happening now in Los Angeles. This is Madison back in the 1960s when the National Guard was also deployed over protests.
Our Ellie LaLiberte speaks with a former Guard member who says what's happening in California today is unprecedented.
We were almost traumatized by having to go up and stand against, fellow citizens.
Dave Zwiefel, editor emeritus of the Cap Times, was a public affairs officer for the Wisconsin National Guard in 1969.
And then came Vietnam. Madison was a hotbed of some really violent demonstrations.
That's when the state would bring in the National Guard.
What was always the case, and has been the case throughout the country, is that the local officials decide when the Guard is needed.
But in Los Angeles, President Trump bypassed the California governor to bring in that extra support, which is rare.
And it was never ever contemplated during the days that I was involved with the call-ups.
As protesters flood the streets over ICE deportations in LA, former Madison Mayor Paul Soglin sees similarities.
There's a commonality, which both are very bad examples of authorities using some form of enforcement to control crowds. It's sort of a signal as to how dramatic the authorities believe the situation is.
During the 1969 protest in Madison, Soglin was on the Common Council. He says bringing in the Guard can make tensions worse.
Whenever the Guard is called in, that's going to result in an escalation in terms of the protesters who see that really as a victory. There's tactics that can be used to diffuse the situation. Bringing in the Guard is not one of them.
I said of LA! Reporting in Madison, Ellie LaLiberte, News 3 Now.
Thank you, Ellie. And today, Wisconsin Attorney General Josh Kaul is joining 21 other states opposing the president's actions. He is calling the deployment of California's National Guard unlawful.